talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach, put me in the game.
Tonight, from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Lawrence is thrown into the hands of Andrews. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8. Here's Lawrence to throw. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Well, this defense for the Bills, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. On first down, Willis. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. They run up the gut with Kelly. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. Does the big boy have the juice? And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence being chased out left. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On second down, a run with Dobbins. Down right around the 25. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. They're going on fourth down. Lawrence. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They run with it. It's Kelly. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. On the carry is Kelly. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The numbers for Kelly a week ago. 17 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, partner, we've watched as they reach 2 wins, 3 wins, 4, and then 5. And we kept questioning each week, how long can they keep this streak going? This team is rolling, and having someone like this who can really set the tone for your offense week in and week out is a big part of why they've been unbeatable as of late.
And that is incomplete.
But, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually. Right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Willis, 4th down here. He'll go right back to Tunyon. And he is going to have the Bills' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Right back to the air again with Willis. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. 55 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the giver speech. But I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Another run here with Dobbins. And again, this Buffalo defense there and run support to stop him behind the line. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Now Lawrence. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Hardman on the return. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The Bills at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 2nd down and 8.
Kelly tries the right side. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll leave it for Kelly, complete. No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a throw here, hauled in. Touchdown! From 19 yards away, and the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Lets it fly for Thielen. And this one is incomplete.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. They find some open field here. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. Now there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very...
Touchdown, Dolphins! Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down, it's Willis. Wide open receiver complete. There he goes right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as they have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2nd down throw coming by Willis. And this one's incomplete. Robert Tonyan, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Tonyan.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To the air on first down, here's Willis.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Second down, Willis looks to throw here.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line.
Right back to the air with Willis.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. So here are the Bills to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Kelly.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Forced out to his left.
Willis slides safely, and he picks up the first down.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing again on second down.
Willis, throw complete to the tight end Tunyon. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
3rd and 2, Willis. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Running right with Kelly. And he is going to lose yardage here. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. They'll give up the middle to Kelly. And he stopped immediately there. And quickly they get to the line. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Back to throw, Willis. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. First and 10, it's Willis. Open man left side, it's the tight end, Tunyon.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Willis now off play action.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Now Willis on 3rd down. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Willis to throw once more. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. He's got room at the 30.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. They'll hand it off to Kelly. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7.
Willis.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Gano's kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. He's got his man. It's Andrews. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And throw right side complete to Parker. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Now Lawrence to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
The offense on third down tonight, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is third down and 12. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot a bit.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free than when they're trying to get done on offense.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
A very costly holding penalty. It backs him up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Now here's a throw that's complete. He's got room past the 30. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 56 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Lawrence. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Taking it about the 1. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next. Drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers. Anyone who's going to lay down a block, don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Willis, he'll look to throw it. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Kelly. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5, and it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo. Willis back to throw it. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. And that's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler. Willis looking to pass it. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A give. This is Kelly. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.